Am I saying it right though? Is it Dooner or Donner? Hang on. Got an idea. All about Dooner. Beginner's Guide to Berlin Döner Kebab.
This is it, right? you know, you'd think eating 4 of these in a day is too much, but this is what it looks like when you bite into something that truly tastes like home. Let me explain. So normally my channel is all about recreating delicious foods from all over the world. But this week I rebuilt my little YouTube
I want to know the history.
The name of that thing is literally The Machine. It's just called The Machine.
everyday Döner kebab evolved brought to Germany by hundreds of thousands of Turkish migrants who came to help and rebuild the country after World War II. Now the cool thing is that Berlin-style Döner kebab evolved to become an entirely new food in its own right. You even have like Berlin-style Döner kebab shops in the United States or Indonesia these days. But the food also truly became a symbol of Berlin and its people. So I grabbed my good friend Wei Xiang. We both grew up in this town, and after eating probably thousands of döners in our lifetime, we decided it's time to create a real Berliner's guide to Döner kebab. And our first stop is the classic and humble everyday Döner food stand around the corner. Dankeschön. So I think this is as original as you can get with a Döner kebab, no doubt. You have the classic, super thinly sliced.
So it really is shawarma. It's meat on a spit and everything.
Some iceberg lettuce, some tomato, some cucumber, and of course some onion.
And what about those sauces?
Good question, my friend. Thanks for asking, my friend. So of course you always have a classic choice of 3 different sauces. There's a garlic sauce and there's a spicy sauce. And for the wusses, there is also an herb sauce. I'm getting really hungry. Let's just dig into this, please.
Taste of my childhood.
Like seriously, people in Berlin grew up eating this.
It's the cheapest thing you can get, and it's also much healthier than a burger. I mean, look at all this veg. This bread is really good. Look at the sesame and all.
The bread is always very toasty, and every bite you take is like a perfect combination of grilled meat and salad.
Actually, I think I'm gonna finish
It's
it.
not that.
Yeah, it tastes so good.
It's not that healthy with the bread. Like it feels like a mitt full of bread, but probably healthier than a burger, which usually just yeah. It basically is shawarma. Ooh, with lamb meat. They don't offer lamb meat where any place I can order it. I love lamb.
So, what is your valuable opinion of this one?
The meat is perfect, the bread is crispy, and the salad is fresh. You don't want more than that.
Out of 10,
10 what?
think of a score. Don't say it out loud.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. 7.5. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad.
Some people believe firmly that this is the best part, the very end, when you know when the meat drips with sauce and all. It's really tasty.
So they're gonna say
Check this out.
talk more about.
We're
the
gonna
bread,
take
what
you
it's made with.
to Bali Döner, which is our favorite Dürüm Döner in all of Berlin. All right.
Duna.
There's one thing you
Tuna?
know about Bali Dürüm,
He's saying Duna.
though. This thing is huge. Like, this would be a challenge for me when I was a kid to finish it all. I don't know if I can do it anymore, but I used to be able to do it, and after that I felt it the whole day.
Let's see if we still got it. Look at this. They actually have the world famous Döner logo.
The name of
It's
that
Dooner.
thing is literally The Machine. It's just called The Machine.
I get it. This is some serious ass Döner. Cheers, man. Look
Well,
at
that's
this.
shawarma.
This is ridiculous. It's like the size of my arm.
And this is what we call the Bali Rakete or Bali Rocket.
The rocket.
I don't know. I don't know if I can finish this.
So what's special about Dürüm Döner? Obviously, it's the shape. This one is rolled, and therefore, some might argue a little bit more convenient to eat. The size is usually larger. There's more meat, it's more of everything. And a lot of places, just like Bali, they like to add French fries in this thing, which to me, it was
Oh
my
my
favorite
God.
thing ever. Like, I used to go here after school all the time, and I used to order a specialized version. I would always tell them, less meat, more fries. I just deep throated myself with a kebab. Oh my god, Jesus.
All right, I don't like
What
these
is
guys
this
that much.
thing?
Sorry,
French fries in them.
guys are annoying. This video's like super cool. Dooner kebab. Is there like a real video?
Rust.
By the way, for you There'll Be Dungeons listeners, that's how Nash was made.
Long strip.
This is Nash. This is Nash getting made right here.
Kebab mix has got
That's how,
in it 85% lamb, 5% Bolka, 5% Rusk, and
is there someone not trying to be like a superstar that's just making a homemade fresh meat? There we go. Oh, the Dooner of the solar mines. I don't want to watch an 18-minute video. I'm almost done eating. Very peaceful, though. Wait, what is this channel? Is there no talking in this channel? I love the lamb. The lamb's like, he's feeding your brothers to the dogs. I'd run too. Holy shit. That's farm life. This channel's kind of awesome. He's gonna make the bread from scratch too, eh? That was fucking delicious. Right, that's how it ends up being on the spit. Like, you just cook, you don't have to grind it up. Some tiny wood, man. It's skin or just fat? I think it's skin, right? Is that the lamb skin? I love how it's like there's like a bunch of like it's nature, so there's a lot of like rustic stuff, and then he's got like a convenient onion thing. You know what I mean? There's like wood bowls. It's like the aesthetic of everything is really great, but then he's got like a, you know, he's not gonna cut the onion completely by hand with a knife. He's gonna use a it can be better. You're just gonna dip them in? I wonder if almost for the best effect you would leave it like overnight. Marinate. Oh, maybe he will. Is he making tea for himself now too? Oh, so he is gonna let it marinate. It's important to be camouflaged when cooking this out in a while. Yeah, you don't want anyone to see you. It's only partial camouflage. He's just hiding his shoulders. And he's self-conscious about his shoulders. This is great. I love the aesthetic of this channel. I don't know if all their videos are like this, but this is kind of like. I guess it's just relieving not to have a guy be in the camera and just like, hey, guess what? I'm going for Dooner. Yeah, it's so good. You know what about Dooners? Blah blah blah. You know, like Dooner, we're gonna hang out, yo. You're me on my channel. We do this. You think he's gonna let those goats chew on his nutsack? What? That the goats chew on nutsacks? Yeah, that's a sweet looking little cabin or lodge, or maybe even his home. I don't know. It seemed to be more likely to be a home if there's farm animals. So. Yeah, so he made that dough himself. I saw he had a bowl of flour earlier. Oh, that wants the apple. There's like some ASMR elements to this channel too. You guys hear the... Spending a long time on this shot too. What the heck? I guess that's to show time's passing as the bread becomes cooked. So, those look gorgeous. Thought the pepper was too spicy. That's why I got rid of it out of his mouth. Now he's gonna build a house? What the fuck? I know a way they can cut the length of this video down by a few minutes. Although, you know what this reminds me of is Banished. Like ASMR sounds from Banished. I wonder if this was a planned part of the video, or they're like, oh shit, I forgot to make... I'm assuming this is going to be a spit for the meat or something. Wow, this is a beautiful looking place, though. Guy just needs to let a big greasy fart rip. I'm sure he did. If they did, it would be like in the style of this video. It would feel still beautiful. Oh, is that all it takes to make the spit? Doesn't seem that hard. Like, the joke would be on us. We'd enjoy the fart. We'd be like, wow, natural. Wait, isn't he cutting it a little early? Maybe you're supposed to do that so it's even and the juice drips down better or something. This channel doesn't explain things. Oh, now we have new characters in the second... How far are we in? We get new characters introduced in the third act. There's 2 horses involved. Is that coal? What is he putting in there? Charcoal? He's got like water, clean potable water in a fountain. That's awesome. Sorry, I'm in now. I gotta watch this thing to the end. I have to see how the story resolves. Still can't get over that slap it onion cuttery butt. Yeah, he's not using it anymore. Like, he used it for that one thing. It just stood out, like, from the rustic aesthetic, which they've been pretty good about obeying overall, and not having a single word uttered. It's a silent film. It's kind of great, to be honest with you. I like it. Alright, look at that delicious lamb. That look, oh my god. I just ate and I'm like so hungry, dude. Look at the juice come down off of it. Just a big pile of roasted meat. Forget the sandwich. Just like eat that straight. Oh my god. Oh, so he shaves some off so he can get carbon. Like, you can carbonize. You can get it crispy and carboned. You get more crispy meat in there as a technique. Yeah, you see, he keeps shaving it until he makes everything crispy. I kind of want to make myself. All right, Freak Elite. Thanks for hanging out. Good to see you. Ever been to a Brazilian steakhouse boat? No, I haven't actually. I haven't been to a restaurant in like 3 years. Maybe I think I went once, you know, since pandemic. I've never been to a Brazilian steakhouse. I don't even know if they have them in Ottawa. There's like music super faintly playing too. It's kind of eerie. Veggies in there. Put the meat in there, and boom, you're good to go. Bob's your uncle. Got a Dooner. Oh shit! Where'd the kids come from? Oh, this is the first line of dialogue. How much that coal, like they used it all, but like would you really to make it, I guess you have to make this a special dinner. Super. Super. Like, how much is a bunch of coal like that? Is that expensive? It would certainly be a lot to transport or have on hand, you know, like kind of want to fit, but at the same time, like, man, that video was awesome, dude. 10 out of 10, like 5 stars. I'm gonna give that, like,